All right, what a dooski. We in like about to be in March, my birthday month. Oh boy. February still kind of hectic, I'm trying to get on a good foot, but everything just keeps going to crap. I don't know what it is, but this year is starting out pretty bad. I'm hoping it'll change and switch up. I mean, man, so much going on. Like try and get some Pokemon cards and to see it is crazy. Best Buy site keep messing up. We've paid one of our loans off. I'm happy about that. Stocks ain't looking good. Unfortunately, and this is long term, of course, not short term or anything. But I've had this for a couple of years, hoping, in the future these investments would be pretty nice. But everything is just crashing, and that deals with the what was it, tariffs? I'm pretty sure I said it wrong. But yes, just I don't. Why would you make so much tariffs on everything to crash us? And every day it keeps getting lower, so my stocks ain't looking good. I'm hoping they'll turn around later down the road or whatever the case. But I mean, like this download is kind of like how the pandemic happened. Pandemic happened, everything tanked. Here we are again because yes, you know who, tariffs, however you say it, tanking again. And this is when things were starting to come back up again. I was getting happy because boy, it was looking pretty good. And now it's back down. So if you got Netflix, awesome. Meta and Netflix are doing wonderful. In fact, they're talking about splitting, but unfortunately, I have none. I invested in different stuff, so unfortunately, I can't. I don't got too much of that. I say we got one loan done. SSDI, I did start the process, but once again, yours truly up there. He's putting stops on all these other funding stuff, and I don't know how that's going to go. Even the person who helped me out and filed out is saying hopefully we don't get impact or hit by this, by other things, cause right now, if you're looking at what a disabled veteran is making and compared to active duty, soon the E3s are going to make more than a 100% disabled veteran. They're up to like a 5 point something raise this year, and we're looking at a 2.3. So we're definitely not making ends meet here. We're looking pretty bad. Just little updates going on. I mean, I'm still here. I'm still trying to motivate myself. I'm working a little bit better. What I'm saying? So a little bit pluses, but we're looking for a whole lot of pluses. But we did get something in today, so that should be a plus. We got the horror pack. All right, I always look forward to this. All right, so for our first one, it's definitely a movie I've heard about. I don't have it in my collection, unfortunately. And that is Blood and Chocolate. I've definitely heard about this. I've always meant to watch this, and I've got so much movies and other stuff, and Netflix for some reason. I like to binge watch, series and shows, and a lot of times just to have something up while I'm working on a project or something, I'll play the same thing I watched many times over. Usually that's Supernatural, what else? Seinfeld. I mean, you can't go wrong. Sometimes Seinfeld. This is prime right there. His new stuff is just not hitting lately, especially that Pop Tart movie. Anime, I like to watch that. I've been watching like so much of the Hunter x Hunter, even so I watched it so much. If I really want to binge something, I put One Piece on it to watch all 1,000 episodes or whatever, because I know it's gonna take months to watch those. But that's what I usually do. I try to watch something new. I started off Psych again. That's my second time watching, and it's been a while, so it's still like playing fresh and new. Kind of like how I did with Monk. I watch something and then maybe a couple years down later, then I watch it again. To get it like a first time experience almost. But anywho's, we got a Blood and Chocolate right here. I believe this did have a slip cover, unfortunately, but lately I'm not even that phased anymore. My OCD don't hit like it used to with the Blu-rays because I'm focusing more on my 4K collection. So just a 4K of this here, I'm pretty sure we'll get the slipcover or the steelbook version after some time. We haven't been hitting no new releases like that because Them price gouging prices. I don't know what they're thinking of. Stuff that used to be like 23 to 26, 28 when he first come out as a placeholder to drop back down after like, two months, That way you still have a chance to get a slipcover. Now you'd be lucky to get a slipcover because those prices don't drop after 3 months. And who wants to pay $45 for one movie, a 4K movie? Like, you've lost your damn minds. I'm not understanding these prices. I'm still raging about that. Because it's not supposed to be priced like this. I don't get it. We're not getting more income, but yet they're charging way more. This ain't even placeholders anymore. These are actual prices. And even now, since Walmart got plentiful copies, now there are still books they took over from Best Buy are like highest too. I don't get that. Anywho's, we got our Horrorpack exclusive, our limited 105. And this is Bad Dreams, the Best of Nightmares Film Festival. So Bad Dreams is the one to win it out. And yeah, once again, we got one of these, I have to say, boo boo covers. Okay, I'm not this cover does not please to me at all. In fact, it's kind of a little bit hilarious. You can barely see the Horrorpack limited edition print because who thought? I'm sorry, but who thought black on black was the way to go? Black letters on a black background, regardless if it's toned down. Maybe it's gray. I don't know, but it's not the gray you can read. It's like PlayStation when you got the HDR and you got the lower down to where you barely see it. That's what this is. Like I barely can read this, and the back, some of this stuff is a little bit too dark to see. Of course, I got the brightness a little bit in here so you can see some of the pictures, but just if you're looking at it itself, it's hard to look at some of these pictures. And once again, the bottom, black text on a dark gray background. I can't read this if I'm looking at it. I can actually read it a little bit better if I bring this up some, but it is dark gray here. I can't look at this. The printing on this is not the best. I hate to say that, on some things, but this is prime example of some of the pictures being too dark and black on gray, like dark gray and black on black. Just that's a miss right there. I hate to say that, because I love Horrorpack, but I gotta state that I don't like that, and I definitely don't like these type of covers. All right, here we got something I didn't even know was out. Saying we've heard of certain other type of title, but this is Nazis at the Center of the Earth. This is what you think, like they've run out of ideas. What's going on? But remember, there's a better movie that's like I forgot what it's called, but it's like the other side of the moon, and it's a Nazi base. The dark side of the moon. I forgot what the title is called, but that's what it is, and it's a lot of action packed on that one. So I don't know how this one is. If it's one of those B rated that's kind of lower standard, or B rated that's hey, it's bad, it's so good. But hey, everything's worth a one-time watch at least to get your own opinion. Don't always go off people who Metacritic, these sites. Be your own opinion, because maybe there's the one movie that's rated so low, and you're like, hey, I liked it. I liked House of the Dead movie. It ain't a favorite, but I kind of dig it. I like it. I like Doom. I didn't like Doom 2, but watch it one time for yourself, get your own opinions. You can at least state, hey, I've watched it. Don't be like a follower and be like, hey, they hate my favorite streamer hated it, so I hate it too. Don't be like that. All right, then we got something I definitely never heard of. It definitely grasped my attention, so because it's kind of like almost like some of the other movies, like Superman or Ultraman type, or like that's not the Guyver type. It's called The Scribbler. I definitely dig this artwork right here. But it's definitely by a female with a split personality or a second type of persona. But just looking at it, I've never seen this movie, but like I said, it reminds me a lot of the Guyver type, or one of those type of movies where your other personality comes out and you just real crazy like. Oh yeah, Cyberman 1 and 2 coming out I think by '88. Hopefully they bring that over here so I can scoop that up. And it's by Turbo, so it's gotta be pretty entertaining. So 4 movies, 4 I don't have. This is definitely still a little bit lower of some of the stuff they put out. It is probably hanging a little bit lower than mid tier if you ask me. But if you ain't got it, it's still pluses to me. But I gotta be extreme when I do my little thoughts and impressions. I'm still happy with it regardless. $40 is still better than $45 for one movie. So hey, my opinions are starting to change because times are changing. This was still what like in movies was still 22 when it first came out and then dropped. I mean, like, where do they think even Blu-rays can be priced at $35, $40? What? I don't get that. And it's not even by those boutiques that have limited editions or less prints where they can price hike. They're not snaps. So it's kind of grabs me when Universal, Sony, etc., and they be like, hey, 55 for a placeholder, but guess what? We're going to bump it down to $45. Give us $45. And you be like, boy, this movie old as hell. What y'all thinking? This ain't even worth $45. I mean, you can get the Blu-ray for $4.99. We're in a world of greed. What can I say? I'm happy with what I have, what I've gotten. Kudos, Horrorpack. Another month I'm real appreciative. This ever brought my spirits up. I'm hoping March's releases are fantastic. That's my birthday month, so looking forward to how my birthday go, because I do spend a little bit more for my birthday. Hopefully we can get some Pokemon stuff. They've got a nice big box of Prismatic. They didn't say the release time frame, but it's like one of those ultra boxes, ultra premium collections. I'm hoping to at least get one of those. Unfortunately, we did not get the Blooming Waters from Best Buy because their drops pages just crashed, and shortly afterwards, I mean, let down. It's just sad, but we've been holding our money off. So we were able to get some other stuff we can collect. So that's a positive. But like I said, sometimes having some of these Pokemon things and just the thrill of opening, hoping to get a chase or a big card is just a nice feeling. It entertains me for the time being. But anywho, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave some likes, some comments, definitely hit that bell to subscribe, and always enjoy.